Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Jeter. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Into the box, Bernie Williams. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series. They certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later, they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Standing in now, Tim Raines, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So stepping in, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he'll get back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 3 runs already home here. High and deep to right center. Back goes Garcia at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Four runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees 4, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Messina is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
The third baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo Kane. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ralph Keiner.
So striding in, Ralph Keiner looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Coming to the plate now, number 18, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Keiner waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in now, Bernie Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, Johnny Damon, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And Damon watches one that misses for a ball. 3-1. Keiner waits on deck. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Now a swing and a miss by Damon as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
You're up.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And that misses for ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Bullet back up the middle. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant windows. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Into the box, Hideki Matsui. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Raines. He hit a sac fly earlier. After the walk, a quick check on first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Grounded up the first baseline. To 2-2 now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 47.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano is at the plate as he watches ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Matsui on second. Raines is over at first with one away. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Two down, runners at first and second. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
In now, number 18. Fouled away. First time up, he went down looking. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home. So here is Avisail Garcia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line toward the gap in left center. Williams will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Set to get his day started, Russell Martin, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go for it.
Orlando Arcia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in, Bernie Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Into the box now, Tino Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Canseco. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. In the dirt here. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The payoff pitch one more time. Locks him up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Two balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the stretch.
We got a full count.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So now to the plate, Ralph Keiner. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Johnny.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Jeter has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Hideki Matsui. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Outside, 2-1. Pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
To the plate now, Tim Raines, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. A runner at first with no outs here. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number one.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Posada. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yanks leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Keiner. You're out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Keston Hiura stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And in next, the first baseman / DH Ryan Healy. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, number 18. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Number 18,
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Arcia has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Jeter. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1.
1-1.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Tino Martinez will be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
1-0 pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Stepping into the box, Jose Canseco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night. And that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Eric Lauer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tim Raines is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 error and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Striding into the box, Russell Martin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Edgar Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Down the first baseline. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Raines is there, 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Kane. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 9-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
So striding forward now, Jorge Posada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
Too high.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Aye.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ralph Keiner. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Johnny Damon is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Count is 2-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Matsui is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Nice execution.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
At the plate, Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Gone!
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Russell.
In now, Russell Martin, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-3.
Derek Keiner.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball two.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in now, Tino Martinez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. Now back.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping in now, Johnny Damon. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, maybe. This is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there, and there's just so many factors.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing. And that's in there.
That's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ryan Healy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
A Line shot to third base.
Now batting,
Standing in as the potential tying run, Russell Martin. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. 1-0 the count. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Second and third, 2 away. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So Jake Faria enters from.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Canseco is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Popped him up. Keeley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready now, Hideki Matsui. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's just out. Two balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike
Count
one.
is 2-1.
Beaten into the ground over to first. Healy picks it up and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder,
Digging in once again, Tim Raines. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Faria uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Mike Stanton comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 27.
First pitch on its way. Orlando Arcia stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
And that's taken for a called strike two.
I got the count 1-2.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Edgar Martinez.
Now batting, third base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Martinez.
And he takes ball one. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he misses 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batters.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So now to the plate, Johnny Damon. Ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Keston Hiura. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Ryan Healy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get